work as well. But today what I wanted to go over is how to get paid for doing your loans from title companies. When I first started out, I had no idea what I was doing. So when I did my first loan signing, I sent over the documents and I just was waiting to be paid. And it was a very nice title company that kind of gave me the rundown on how it works. And I just want to give you that information as well, just so that you aren't surprised like I was. You will most likely not get paid on the same day as when you do the notarization. So the way that the title company very nicely put is you get paid when I get paid. So when you look at the documents, you can usually see that there is a settlement date, and that is when all of the funds are dispersed. That is after everything else is taken care of and everything goes out to the respective companies that are owed money. So me. But what they usually want is an invoice for your services. So if you are doing a loan signing for them, you want to give them an invoice. And there's a couple of different ways that you can create invoices if you're going through either a company or I made them on Canva. There's a ton of different ways to create invoices. But essentially now what I do is I send it over either in a separate email or in the same email when I am sending over the finalized loan. So you're going to have to make your own schedule and make sure that you keep track of everything. But there are most likely going to be outstanding invoices continually as you are doing your loan signing journey. So you just want to account for that for when you are trying to budget, because sometimes they take a little bit longer if the settlement date is a little bit farther out, and you just want to be able to keep track of that and then keep that in the back of your mind that there are times that you can have fairly large amounts of income owed to you that is not going to be coming for a little while. So just account for that. Usually the settlement date, the funds are dispersed about 3 days after, but feel free to talk to the title companies and see how they usually disperse funds and things like that, what to expect from them as far as payment. That's not something that is taboo to ask, just, how you get paid. That is what I wanted to come on here and say, just because I was a little bit surprised by that. And I'm sure that there are probably some ways to get things settled beforehand, but the norm and what title companies expect when they are working with you as the notary, and this is for traditional and RON, is an invoice and then they pay at the settlement date. Something to think about and be prepared for as you are going through your journey. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you have any tips for anyone else, I also invite you to leave them in the comments. Collaboration is always encouraged. We also have a Facebook group that is about 8,000 people strong, and we share different tips, tricks, and articles. So I invite you to go ahead and check that out. And we also have a couple different courses. We have a free course that goes over our platform, and we also have some paid courses that go a little bit more into depth on how to run your notary business. I just invite you to check it out because it is very dynamic as what the courses that we have do. Check those out as well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and follow us along for more tips and tutorials. Thank you.